Profesor Macabro, Profesor Macabro.
Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here again to regale you with another video, and this time around I wanted to make a little review of some of the beverages that I partake whenever I do my Friday night marathons. Yes, indeed. It is well known, at least at this point, from here to Timbuktu, that Professor Macabro de-stresses from the weekly work week by watching something on Friday. Yes, indeed. Friday is the only time that I can say it's a me time. And, well, other than when I record the videos. But I can just sit down, pop in me 1, 2, or if I'm lucky, 3 movies. Or maybe I'll watch a little bit of wrestling, or maybe I'll marathon through a TV series. And just let myself be taken away into the world of the boob tube. Yes, indeed. I mostly watch horror movies because that's my jam. I like watching a good suspenseful or a good bloody movie and just, enjoying it all. Yes, indeed. I'm one of those kind of people that can watch a scary movie and then just delightfully and very calmly fall down asleep. And I'm like, yes, indeed. But when I have my marathons, I like to snack on some chips, maybe I make myself some sandwiches, or maybe I buy some pizza rolls and just snack as I'm watching someone gets disemboweled, or someone gets scared by the ghosty ghost. Yes, indeed. And I like to accompany my snacks, most of the times, with some drinks. But if I'm in my cool down period, I just drink soda or some flavored juice. Yes, indeed. So, after that long-winded explanation, I want to just give a little review on some of the things that I use to mix in my soda. Now, Professor Macabro only partakes on Fridays. Like I said, it's his only time of the week where he can unwind. Yes, indeed. Otherwise, I'd be a drunk. And I get drunk on Friday, but I can't really drink any other day. Yes, indeed. So, moderation. This is not an endorsement for you to go out and get drunk. This is just something that your very old pal, Professor Macabro, uses to unwind and as opposed to therapy. But like I said, I only do it on Fridays, so this is not an endorsement to go out and drink. This is just something that has helped me and works for me to de-stress from the hustle and bustle of adulting and paying bills and working and groceries and expenses and lights and energy and gas and all that other stuff. Gets to be a bit too much. So, like I said, but I don't drink all the time, only on Fridays, and I do like to give myself a rest week. Sometimes two, where I don't drink anything 1 week or 2, or if I get sick and I'm taking medications, well, I can't drink then. It's a bad idea to drink medications and booze, so be careful. No. So I do take some I do have some cool down time where I don't partake in any alcoholic beverages. Because, you can't. This thing is poison, basically. But it tastes good when mixed properly and in moderation. Yes, indeed. So, the first one that I wanted to talk about and share with all of you is a product that we get here in Mexico. And to my knowledge, is also available in the rest of, or at least some parts of South America. I have not seen this in the good old United States of America. Actually, the U.S. gets a large plethora of different flavors for this particular brand, but it is the brand that I am the biggest fan of. My go-to is always this one, even though I do like to give other things a chance. But if I see this on the shelf, I'm going to pick it up. This is something that I usually have on my shelf, and that is the Kraken Ghost Rum. Yes, indeed. This is the bottle, a traditional Kraken bottle, very similar to a pirate bottle with the 2 handles here, and it's a twist top. And whereas the Kraken bottle, which I'll show a picture here, is a white label with a black ink Kraken and very hard to read black ink text. This one is like the negative. The Kraken is a delicious black looking beverage, like kind of like soda. Whereas this one, if it was filled, it is white. It's a white Kraken. Of course, it's a white Kraken. It's a white rum that they sell as the Ghost Kraken. So you can see the label is black and the Kraken, and the text is written in white. Yes, indeed. So it does stand out from your other versions of the Kraken. But again, as far as I know, this is not available in the US of A, only in Mexico and certain parts of South America. I don't know why. I think this would be gangbangers. Now, of course, this doesn't have the abundance and richness of flavors as the Black Spice Kraken rum. Unfortunately, that is delicious. I really like the Black Spice Kraken rum. Even the Golden Kraken rum, which I've only been able to find the one time, I enjoyed that very much. Very tasty. This is just, it has a hint of the Kraken formula, but being a white rum, it really doesn't have anything extra. It doesn't add anything to your beverages. But if you are like me, oh, then God save your poor soul if you're like me. Don't be like me. But if you are like me and you enjoyed weird flavored sodas, then this is the one you want to get. If not the Kraken, any other white rum will do. Because the flavored sodas, like your Peepsy, the Pepsi that was infused with Peeps, or your Mountain Dews, your different flavored Mountain Dews, or your different flavored Fantas or Dr. Peppers, already have a lot going on, you see. There's too much flavor in those beverages. So if you add something like the Kraken, it's too much of a good thing. Whereas if you have your flavored soda and you add some of this, or juice, works well with this. Or if you have some frozen strawberries, you can make yourself a delicious frozen strawberry daiquiri. Works very well. You can make pina coladas with a white rum. Very tasty. I'm a big fan of that. So this is a good mixing drink. Yes, indeed. But I usually use it more with the already abundant flavored sodas. Again, like your Dr. Peppers that have too much flavor on it as it is. This gives a little kick and is very delightful to drink. Yes, indeed. Now, to score these points, Professor Macabro has come up with the Pirate Rum score. The taste, straight in on the rocks and with soda. And for the Ghost Rum, I'm going to give it a score. Unfortunately, the Ghost Rum is not a very good sipping soda. If you pour it on the rocks, well, it's not going to add anything because it doesn't have any distinctive flavor. And, so yes, I'm going to give it a score of a 6. And it's not painting up. But with a soda, especially a flavored soda, I'm going to give it a 9. I really got to get a new marker. So yes, straight on the rocks, unfortunately, it gets a low score of a 6. I really wouldn't recommend it because, again, it doesn't add anything. There's no party in your mouth and no one is invited. Whereas if you put it with a flavored soda, then you send out the invitations, there's a full rave in your mouth and everyone is invited. So I give it a 9 as a mixing drink. Definitely this is made for mixing and not for sipping. So again, if you like your flavored sodas with a lot of flavor, your Mountain Dews, your Dr. Peppers, your vanilla Cokes or cherry Pepsis, what have you, and you want to give it a little alcoholic kick, this is the one you want to get. This is the one I recommend. Again, you can only get the Ghost Kraken at Mexico and parts of South America, but I'm pretty sure you can find other white rums. I haven't tasted any one that I particularly like, because again, this is my go-to. So yes, have you tried the Kraken Ghost Rum in your area? Did you like it? Did you not much care for it? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good eve. happening?